My coworker copied every idea I had, so I stopped sharing them. When I started at my new company, I was excited. Our manager encouraged teamwork and brainstorming. I loved coming up with new ideas. Every Monday, we'd have a planning meeting. I'd suggest ways to improve our workflow. Almost every time, one coworker named Lisa would stay quiet. Then later that week, she'd walk into the manager's office alone. The following Monday, the manager would praise Lisa for the exact idea I'd shared. At first, I figured it was a coincidence. Then it kept happening. One day, I suggested creating a shared project tracker. A few days later, Lisa was congratulated for inventing the same system. The next month, I proposed automating one of our weekly reports. Again, Lisa received all the credit. I started keeping notes, dates, meeting agendas, even screenshots of my suggestions in our team chat. Then I changed my strategy. During one meeting, I mentioned an idea that sounded impressive, but would never actually work. Everyone nodded politely. Lisa said nothing. 3 days later, she proudly pitched the exact same idea to management. Unfortunately for her, the department director happened to ask one simple question. Have you tested it? She hadn't, because she didn't understand it. The proposal completely fell apart. After the meeting, I showed my manager the documentation I'd been keeping for months. He looked genuinely surprised. He admitted he'd never realized where the ideas had been coming from. A week later, our brainstorming process changed. Every suggestion was documented with the employee's name before any planning began. Funny enough, Lisa stopped having new ideas almost immediately. A few months later, I was promoted to lead our innovation meetings. Not because I was the loudest person in the room, because eventually the right people noticed who was actually doing the thinking. Ideas are valuable, but only when they're attached to integrity. Without that, they're just stolen words.